This is the talk tonight on CBS 5. Up first this evening, the very latest on the relief efforts that are underway all across the Mohawk Valley and truly beyond the Mohawk Valley right now. This video from Oneida has become quite familiar to us. This from last Friday. The situation, you would have to imagine, is only moderately better now. Some people still not able to get into their homes, which remain underwater. And we bring in my special guest right now. Rosie Taravella is the Regional Chief Executive Officer with the American Red Cross here in Central New York. Thanks for coming in. We never just talk when things are great, you and I. We never just,
the only really time you see me, it's like bad news.
Bad news. You told me something a moment ago which is newsworthy, and we have not reported this yet. What the situation with the flooding in the Mohawk Valley has been deemed by the Red Cross to be a level 4.
Yes.
What does that mean?
They generally go up to like level 1 to level 8, and quite honestly, it's based on cost. But that's a pretty big one. Right now, it's the biggest disaster relief effort in the country. And that's kind of surprising when you think about the wildfires. For comparison's sake, Superstorm Sandy was an 8. And, you know, that's like billions of dollars of damage. This will be in the millions.
The Red Cross determines that this is a level 4 response. What exactly does that mean for you folks on the ground who are helping?
Well, it means that we have to be prepared to bring in more volunteers and just create more of a long-term strategy for helping the victims. As I said, when it's based on cost, it's typically about how long the weather's going to stick around, how long people are going to be displaced, how many people are displaced, what sort of care they're going to need. Floods can be a problem. I mean, every sort of weather disaster is awful for the victims, but what happens with flooding is, you know, your home's there, but it might be a while before the utility company can put the power back on. So they need feeding, they need places to go for that sort of thing. They need cleanup supplies to muck out their homes. So the Red Cross organizes a lot of that.
Will we see folks from other parts of the country come to us as we are always going to them?
Yes, and it's interesting to be hosting the disaster, if you will. I know that's a terrible way to describe it, but yeah, as of yesterday, we had volunteers coming in from all over the state, and now with this new level change, they're going to be bringing in people from all over the country.
Got it. I want to talk real quickly about what we're doing tomorrow, and it's on the iPad right now. You can check it out. We've been reporting it here. When CNY Central partners up with you folks, that has to be a sort of exciting thing. That will guarantee more money coming in.
Yes, and you know, we do talk about how much we've seen each other lately with all these weather disasters, and I can't tell you how grateful I am. And sometimes you feel like, gee, are we telling our community too much that the Red Cross needs help? But people are calling us today. They're really saying, these are our neighbors, this is our backyard, what can we do to help? And we just couldn't ignore the fact that this was happening in our own region. So we're very grateful for the opportunity to let people know how to give.